Andres Del Rey, where today I'll be watching Curse, Season 1, Episode 9. I just watched Episode 8, I think, last week. And as most of you guys know, I'm not a big fan, but I'm going to remain positive for the next 2 episodes because this series is almost over. But before I bask in my enjoyment for that, let's just do a quick recap of the last episode. In the last episode, the Weeping Monk took the Red Palpatines through a trail of blood to find where Nimue was, which is the hideout of all the Fays. But once they got there, it was empty, and he told all the Red Palpatines to burn this place down to the ground. Nimue, at the same time, her group set their sights on Grimir, where they wanted to free Grimir from the Red Palpatines that were there. So they came up with this plan where somehow majority of the Fae got inside of Grimir and hid out while she rode a horse, and literally the whole army of Red Palpatines, not the whole, but a lot of Red Palpatines ran after her into the woods on horses, on foot, and then they go into the woods and she's just kneeling with the sword, and she got some type of power. The trees woke up, lifted up the Red Palpatines, and killed all of them. She then rode her horse into Grimir and had a little fight scene with one of the guys, the leader of the Red Palpatines in that base, and ended up killing him, and the rest of the Red Palpatines ended up running away. Now, from my knowledge of reading more into the Red Palpatines, they're supposed to be this scary, dangerous army, and this episode made them look really like cowards and really not scary at all. So hopefully in the episode we're going to watch, it kind of makes them a little bit more fearful, but I highly doubt it because we're almost over with this series and it hasn't done much. So now Nimue has taken over Grimir. She met with the king there, who's Arthur's uncle, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Arthur's uncle. And they had this Game of Thrones moment where she pretty much said that's my Iron Throne. And she pretty much took seat at the throne and she took control of it. But I believe she took control of Grimir for only 6 days because that's all they needed to be in Grimir for safety reasons. Now, Sister Iris also, after that battle scene that Nimue had with that leader, Red Palpatine, who she ended up killing, Nimue was so tired that she fell asleep. She's always sleeping, so she fell back to sleep, and she was sleeping on this wooden thing, and Sister Iris came clutching a knife, and the green Mighty Morphin Power Ranger guy told her oh no, he stopped her and thought that I guess she was gonna pray for, I don't know what he thought, but he told her don't worry, she's gonna be okay, now you go back to your people. And it just, that whole situation just irritated the holy hell out of me. Merlin and Cumber, who is the Ice King, they were having a talk. Cumber brought him to a tent, and while they were walking to this tent, we see Red Palpatines. Merlin was like, wait, what are they doing here? He opens up the tent, there's Father Creighton, and obviously Father Creighton went to the Ice King to forge some type of alliance to, I'm assuming, kill Nimue. We didn't even get there because Merlin had a dispute with Father Creighton. He left. Father Creighton ended up meeting up with King Uther and his mother, and they made an alliance with those 2 armies. So now everybody's screwed. So, also in this episode, we had the most random reunion where Nimue meets Pym. They had a reunion. I didn't even know Pym was in this town. Like, I don't remember her ever being, whatever. So they had a reunion. Doff, who was Pym's soon-to-be love interest, he was bleeding because he got stabbed by the Red Palpatines. So then Nimue was asked to, they didn't even really talk long. Pym was just like, can you just come over here real quick and heal Doff? She couldn't do it because Nimue just doesn't do much. And Doff died. So the character we had, I think, for 2 episodes or 3 episodes that was really pointless, he's dead. Arthur and Nimue had arguments throughout the episode because I think what they're trying to do with Nimue is give her this storyline like the sword is, you know, controlling her. She can't control herself, you know. She's turning evil, then good. Now she's the Mad Queen. It was just too much Game of Thrones. I say this in all my reactions. I do understand that Game of Thrones is like, you know, was an amazing show. So everybody wants to just kind of take off little pieces of it. Or maybe because Game of Thrones was such a widespread show where it had a little bit of everything. It had dragons, it had Night Kings, it had Vikings, it had everything. So I understand where things could like lapse on top of each other, or overlap, I should say. But this show is just too heavy on Game of Thrones and doesn't give me the sensation of Game of Thrones. But I'm gonna save that for my review. This episode ended where we saw the Red Palpatines and King Uther and his what are they called? The Pendragon. The Pendragon armies, they came on both sides and they're coming into the middle to go meet Nimue and the Fae. They need all of these people to kill like 10 of them. And one of them is a traitor, so 9. So, I don't know. Like I said, we have 2 more episodes left of the season. This episode is 55 minutes long, so I am praying that it gives me some type of excitement because I'm so tired of being disappointed. I really am. I'm really tired of being disappointed. But I'm ready to jump in this episode and see what it has got to give. Boop! And we're off. This green screen is cute. Yes, Merlin is always riding a horse somewhere. And he's always in a desert-ish type thing. Ooh! Well, I got my action.
Not so clever now, are you? This one's for father.
Father? Are they brothers? So Merlin's a wizard and his brother is
Pike say, I dip a wasp in blood. I dip the arrow in poison to squeeze the airways.
You was
Every
not
breath
playing.
is the agony you deserve.
Oh! Now you're dipped in poison. Oh! Why did he put that on him? If he dies like this. That's how he killed this man? That was the quickest death. But anyways, it's time to dance. Only one more episode after this, and I never have to watch this again. No, he's not gonna die. He's like the main character.
Salted the fishes and the meats, and there are still fowl in the moats, but...
How much
this
time
guy?
before we...
Starve, milady? A few days at most. We just have too many mouths to feed.
Don't be surprised when grammarians demand their city back. And then you'll have a war
inside the walls as well.
Certainly, anyone encouraging a rebellion will sleep in the dungeons.
Oh. God, here they go. They are.
How bad is it between the Fae and the townsfolk? Tell me.
So far, just a few fights. Nothing too serious.
I've chapters here, haven't I?
She always is asking these questions. I hope this guy
Uther,
does.
what are you doing?
We have decided to lead the siege against Grimmaire.
The church lost Grimmaire, but their soldiers died taking it back.
We think the people would like to see their sovereign defend their honor and win it back.
It's already been decided, Uther.
Yes, I actually like these gold face dudes. Look at this guy's bald head. These poor horses did not want to be part of this bad show.
The great man.
You're right.
His Holiness sent me to get a flavor for life in the field. I also must confess an enthusiast's interest in meeting the Weeping Monk. They tell me he tracks the Fae with uncanny skill.
He is our greatest weapon.
Oh my god, him drinking that is annoying.
His Holiness is eager to give you all the support you need. The victories are not yours or mine, but God's.
A bit more mine than yours.
So too then the setbacks.
Oh. Shade. This is a shady bunch.
How long should we expect you?
As long as God wills it.
Yeah, I would kill him in his sleep.
Earned it. Have I?
No, you haven't. You
So
haven't
killed
earned
us
anything.
all. You were right not to take Grimmaire.
And not another episode. Or
Now you mustn't hesitate. Hawksbridge should be next.
Well, what would you have me do?
Be the Wolfblood Witch and destroy your enemies. Let the sword guide you. It knows what to do.
Everybody gotta give her instructions.
You want me to be some kind of monster?
We can't run from our true nature.
God. Captain Langford, you are killing me, girl. I'm trying to be positive. What is this?
But coward! Coward!
Girl, nobody sees
Kill
blood
her.
crosses.
Or I'll burn you. I swear I'll burn you. Kill her! I will.
Oh, he got. Is that if this is Grimmaire and somehow he got past that? This is Grimmaire. How did he get past the army? How is he so alive with poison arrow?
Nimue.
I'd like you to meet Merlin the magician. My father.
Your father.
I just slaughtered an almond. Truly are without shame.
Oh
Here
my
after what you
god.
did.
My enemies sent
Can't
spies to
do
steal the
this.
sword.
I can't do it today. Today is my holy day.
In return, you're invited to his court as his prisoner, and you're expected to present him with a sword, but your life will be spared.
It's hardly the offer of a friend.
No, it's the offer of a rival.
You give this Ice King the sword. You become his bargaining chip.
You look tired. Please, stay the night. As our guest.
He's dying, girl. This is game of... I can't. I'm not gonna say it again. I'm not gonna say it again. I'm not gonna say it.
We're blood. We're the only family we've got, so if you have something to say to me, here I am.
You're annoying. Let's start there.
I'm in trouble too.
Yeah, we're surrounded by armies.
Yes, but we moved these last weeks.
Switch the topic.
I won't allow her to give up that sword, Arthur.
The way it looks, I don't think she'll have a choice.
There's always a choice.
You'd rather see her dead than give it up.
I'd rather see her die with the sword in her hand, fighting. They've told me who would be the greatest sorceress in Britannia, and it is not the Wolfblood Witch. It's you, Morgana.
So, What have you brought us?
The Green Knight. By fire or by steel, you will sing to us.
I know many things. Many secrets.
What an idiot.
Behind my back.
We thought you might praise our initiative.
Her hair has been like this since we saw her.
Why isn't agreeing with me?
Yes, the board as well. We may
Girl,
have
you just-
missed some details, but we're sure you'll clean it all up. Final toast between us. Erase all doubt. I am now and forever your son. Prepare your horse. I have a message for you to deliver.
Yes.
Red Paladins.
Madam, you are in no position
Oh no, I am.
Oh, I don't like her. I
A
don't like her as
Viking
an
king
actress.
made a very appealing offer to acquire my sword in return for some very...
Uther to guarantee protection for your kind. You would, in return, surrender yourself and the sword.
Don't answer.
I would.
Yes. Oh, so this is gonna be the plot. The Fae starts beating up the people inside, although they're being hunted. Just too many plots. Stick to one. Oh my god. Why do you gotta get a black guy with no eyeballs to do stuff like this?
Have you heard of Brother Salts in his kitchen?
Bring him forward.
I'm over it.
You defied me. Do you think that's funny?
Brother,
You are not my brother.
they have turned your mind so far inside out that you don't know the difference between kindness and hate. If this is where you belong, tell them what you are.
If I do, will it end all of the suffering?
She asks question after
Will it?
question. She sleeps and she asks questions.
What's the point?
Oh, more
What
questions.
difference does it make?
The
More
difference is
questions.
your life may be spared.
That my people will die.
You can't.
And I will share their fate.
No.
Why not?
I knew a question was coming.
I'm not yours to save.
Then get out of my room.
To race when there are none left to worship you.
For the moment. May I clean for you? I'll work hard. I'll take food for payment. It won't cost you. Shoe mending? Cooking? My father is ill, you see, and we need the work. If you don't like my work, you can just send me away. I'm just really not looking for any help. So my father should just die, is that it? No. You're not human.
She needs to cut that dress thing because she can't walk in that. Make it a little bit smaller, girl.
Go, squirrel.
I won't leave you here.
Percival.
If he leaves and doesn't do anything.
I won't.
Nimue needs you.
You didn't cut that side. Why are you on that side?
I wish I had 100 with your kind.
Turn. The Green Knight commander.
Oh shit! That's my mind.
No, leave him alone. He's just a boy.
The sword for the witch. Burning this terrorist would surely have the same demoralizing effect.
No.
No.
The Fae girl has aroused the passions of the mob. Burning her now would only arouse them further.
And the Fae behind Grimair's walls? Have you...
Oh, they shall be given ships to journey north. Let them fall off the face of the earth for all we care.
This will be seen as a victory for the Fae over the Church.
We must urgently take this matter up with the Holy Father.
You're gonna be dead. Thank God. We are over you. So over you.
How many?
Enough to kill you, paladin scum.
Right.
Ew. Oh no. Kill him!
Brother Salt needs measure.
Actually, I like Squirrel.
He's just a boy.
Uh-oh, now Monk has a heart.
No threat to us.
You.
Now another plot. Too many twists. Too many twists.
Why would you embarrass me?
Oh, back to Nimue. I was actually
Yes?
getting into the other scene. This girl's gonna be crying and asking
There was a
tons of
letter.
questions. Oh God, and it's Arthur.
King Uther's offered ships to the Fae.
You asked for our help to kill the wolf blood witch. My father says yes.
Oh God, another plot. Oh, it's over! Yes, that episode went kind of quick. So I have to say, on a scale of 1 to 10, this was a 7. I'll say 7 because that was the first number on my tongue. It wasn't that dreadful. It was a little bit more action-packed. So I wasn't hating on it. I can't stand Nimue. I think she's like one of the worst characters I've ever seen. It's holding true to this episode. And there's just way too many plots. Like I, in my head, am like going, the next recap I have to do, it's gonna be like 3 pages long. The screenwriter for this show, he did not, or she, or they, I don't know how many were a part of this. There's too many ideas, thoughts, ambitions, wills. We're going back and forth too many times. I was kind of confused in certain parts, and I zoned out in others. It's too much of a plot line in this episode. I was like, another twist, and they're twists that I like don't even care about. You know what I mean? Well, that was my opinion of this episode. Episode 9. We have one more to go, and that'll be it. And I'm gonna be excited. But anyways, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And check out more videos. And I'll see you guys next time on Andres R. Bloop.